Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back one more time, viewers and subscribers. Gracie Nation Wagwan, come here. Come here quickly. Dr. Love come out, no say Gracie say. Dr. Love come out and him say, Marcia changed from the Marcia we him know a couple of years ago when she just started out with her little blogging. And he say Marcia sound strong bad mind against Donna. Now Marcia want tell Donna how to run her program. And him say Marcia fi stick to her sheep business and make Donna do charity. Uno say Gracie say, and please me I beg you do remember to subscribe to the backup page. Yeah, make we get tonight. Come in at this Gracie Nation and I me say it a Dr. Love say.
First, let me say this. The other day I did a video, I was here talking about Dana and some things were going on other people and blah, blah, blah. Marcia did a video. Marcia come on right after I come on and this is what I heard. All one doctor love him. Right? Now, when Marcia say all one doctor love him and so forth, I said to myself, say, all one doctor love him, what does that mean? Even though she never really said nothing bad out her mouth. The fact of the matter is you call me name and say all the one doctor of it, so you're actually sending a signal because you either don't agree with what I was talking about or it was not pleasable to you. Now, let's make this very clear. I never met Marcia yet. I never met Dana yet. You feel me I say? I just see them on social media, and as I said, I was not big fans of Dana in the beginning, and as time goes by, I'm not gonna say I'm a great big fans of her, but I like her program, I like what she do and so forth. And yes, you can say I'm a fan of her. But not because I'm a fan of her means that me go come on and me go put Dana up on a pedestal and whatever it is and blah 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 and so forth. Everybody know me for over the years, me I do blogging and so forth. No say me just speak my mind and say what me say and just move on and what it is and so forth. And when I was doing when me I do hardcore blogging before and all of that, everybody know that. And I've changed from hardcore blogging and start the regular thing. Right? So anyway, Marcia been on social media for years now. And Marcia, this message is for you. And the reason why me I talk about this for life, because I don't like to call people and say things to people sometimes because them take it the wrong way and not only take it the wrong way. Them things say yeah call them to start to arguing with them. And the last me I go get them to that, but the last time we had a conversation with Marcia about it, whatever, about something that she did, she never really too much into the conversation. She never liked the fact that me call her about it. I mean I tell her what me talk to her about. So anyway, Marcia depend live and Marcia, this message is for you. And Marcia, this is not a trending thing. This is not the trend. This is not something for you to come on and carry and rotate it because it's not going to work with me. That no work with me none at all. People know me and know say yo certain things don't even chat with Dr. Love. Just leave him over there and make him stay right over there because that you only really want to get another entanglement and a mess. That's a total different mess because I ramp rough. You feel me? I say I hope a back and forth. Anyway, Marcia, you do your live for years now on social media. And I remember when you do your live, Marcia, when you dip on live, you had 3 and 4 hours. You only have 2 or 3 people or 5 people over there watching you. And you dip on live, you had 3, 4, 5 hours for the longest while. Right? So all the years you have been on social media, yes, you try, and yes, you say that you was doing charity and all of that, and you help people and so forth, and for all the years and so forth, right? Sometimes Marcia in things, sometimes we love a thing and a thing don't love we. And sometimes a thing what we have the passion for is not really what's going to make us be what it is. Alright? Yeah, go and do a thing and so forth and rate it and all of that. And I remember when you used to come up on social media, Marcia, and you used to bring on your pastor, you used to pray and, you know what I mean, you were so much in the God thing and it was so different, right? It was so different all you was and all of that. The show that you used to put on and so forth. Nobody ever used to look at you a certain way. I don't know what have happened, Marcia, over the years where you have changed from this godly person and this innocent person to becomes, I would have used the word Marcia in a respectable way to say you becomes a very aggressive person. You pick up a trend where nobody can tell you what to do. Where the trend where you pick up and so forth. I don't know how you left from that side to come to this side. No, Marcia, I am not going to be hypocritical, and I'm not here sitting trying to defend Donna or defend you, but I am going to tell the truth. And after today, you can either take the truth and look into it, or you can continue with it. Because at the end of the day, we know what the end of the road is. Now, you have changed a lot, Marcia. I've heard you come up on social media, you tell woman about upon that them and over all this and over think and this and rate. Marcia, at your age as a big woman and so forth, that farmer behavior where you deal with. I remember when I just started blogging, I was some weird like you, but I wasn't that like that. You understand? But me, I use certain word, Marcia, out of your mouth and you carry on with it and so forth. For a big woman, it don't look good. It don't look good for a big woman because I'm going to tell you something. The words that you're using are up on that woman and this rated and rated this and whatever it is and so forth. It is not a good word that you're using and it's not a good avenue that you pick up. Now the next thing Marcia and so forth, right? Donna come up on Facebook and she start doing charity and so forth. And you've been doing charity as other people doing charity. And this is where we went wrong and where we can be hypocritical and where people can be so bad mind and so envy of others for what they're doing. Donna come on and she do her charity and so forth. She win the whole social media. She win everybody. If Donna did come on and upon that this and rate it and blah 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 blah, a lot of people would not support her. It doesn't make a difference if she had built houses and this and rate it and whatever it is. People would not support her, Marcia. No. Marcia, at the end of the day and all of that, you start to behave in a different manner and say certain things out of your mouth. And now, even when Donna do the player, right? When Donna do the player and you come out and you review the player, right? I never see the player. But you come out and you review the player. If you say you see Donna as a good person, somebody where you look up to or somebody you rate, there's no way you should come up on social media and you should put a speech like that on social media and so forth. Sometimes it's best to keep your thoughts to yourself, right? And just leave it there, because when we start to come up on social media and start to put out certain things about others and whatever it is, it only causes a problem, and the people that follow that person, the people that follow you and so forth, then becomes this back and forth thing, and it end up causing some form of mental or some form of situation that happen that don't need to happen. Now, when you review the player, Marcia, you said that you had the player for years and whatever it is and all of that, and he's an actor. Marcia, may I tell the God Almighty truth? I don't see you as an actor. And I don't see Donna as an actor either. I don't see you as an actor, and I don't see Donna as an actor. You can't say so Donna not really in an acting business, but then put her in it, so she work with it. You, Marcia, you're not an actor. I don't see acting for you. Me not find your acting thing to be funny. You may use one and two words where have a little bit of laughter to it, but I am not going to say that you're an actor and you'd be better and a player and so forth. When you make that speech and so forth, Marcia, when I look at it, to me, it look like it's more like of a bad mind and a more of a envy situation. Because me now come on and say, yeah, Donna, me never see a player. Silone can be an actor. Because Silone have that character to be an actor. She have the face, she have the word naturally and so on, so she don't have to pretend to come out with that word. So she can be an actor automatically. That is she. You understand? So when they put Donna in her play and so forth, she go into the play, but I don't fear think that. Fear passion is somewhere else. And you can't really put yourself in something when God don't want to over there. So you understand? So you need to have to come on and say that. The next thing now, Marcia, me hear you say that certain people are done take off of the program. Because I don't want to tell a lie on you. She shouldn't take off of the program and so forth. Right? Before me even go to that, Erica dep on Facebook I do a charity. Mr. Handsome dep on Facebook I do film charity. Donna dep on Facebook I do fair charity. The Rasta youth there where the youth name and Damien I do film charity and so forth. Now Marcia, this is where you went wrong. If Donna do a charity and you do a charity, the time you take and sit down and watch everything Donna do and talk about it, you would pay attention to your charity and try to see how you can widen your craft and be better at what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, if I was doing charity and Miss Donna do a charity, me go try somewhere in the world to try to figure what Donna is doing different to win that I'm not doing. Because maybe I am not good at doing charity. Maybe my hand them enough for me. Maybe me decide say me I'll take a charity money and I go enjoy out of it. Maybe Donna decides that she do charity and she not go trouble certain things and whatever it is. But at the end of the day and so forth, sometimes we may like a thing but we are not good at what we do and so forth. You feel me I say? And not only that too. Marcia, I think what happened to you over the years, you start to watch the views. You watch the money that are going over Planka. Not only you alone, others. And one time, everybody watch the money we are going over and them say them do charity. People get ready eye, people get bad mind, people get upset because they might say, but how 100,000 dash over this and me I do this for years and me can't get $100,000. Sometimes is our attitude and sometimes is the way we present ourselves and what we are for. Make we cannot get certain things. That is the reason why I decided to say, I don't really want to perform anymore that much. I want to produce other artists because I don't like performance and I don't feel like I'm good at performance. So I said, you know what happened? I have a fan base. I have what it takes. I have the connection. Let me go produce artists who really have a passion for that. That is not my thing. So me leave that alone and go up on a different side. Now, I do believe that, Marcia, you do your charity and... Oh, what on there? Yo. Oh, you reach out. Okay, you put on the alarm, right? Alright, well, alright, me call back. Come up on live here. Alright, thanks. Yeah. I do... Me lose how my time. That's another chance of phone. Anyway, I do believe that the money and all what going over on Donna side make a lot of people who do charity and a lot of regular people, right, get so much angry about what other people are doing and what other people are getting. And because they are not getting what they think they should get in, and because Jana get it, then what Jana getting becomes a problem to Mark. You understand? Sometimes we have to leave certain things alone. Are the people that are doing good? We try to say, okay, well, since you are good at it, let me encourage you and let me support you in what you are doing. That means that at the end of the day, me have your call about, me depend live, me call about, that I can get better of what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying? No, Marcia. At the end of the day, me hear you say, you're going to remove, must have Donna cooking something from half of you. Remember, I know. I never really see a video with Donna come on and cuss you, know, and class, you know. I never really see her come on and do certain things. If there's a video, right, then let somebody can show it to me. But I never see one. I do believe that, Marcia, you do find yourself into some situation that you shouldn't find yourself in, right? And Marcia, you see, when you see, okay, Donna showing her face and talking, it's hard to pretend and it's hard to watch the views and go after the views and let the views lead us on. And some of these combobulated people who call themselves fans on social media, who sit down and lead a lot of people who say that they are blogger on to do these things and make a fool out after themselves. Right? I'm a black person right now. I'm a black person named Taylor. I'm a black you right now. Black you, okay. Black you right now. Right? When times some people look at the views and say, well, me have 500 people. We start carrying, some of us start carrying and rate it and we're carrying what we're doing because we think the views, right? I'm a black person again. Now black, a lot of them get black today. Black. A lot of them just get black automatically. Right? We watch the views and we make the views make we get carried away. And they reach to a point that the views make a lot of people get carried away that they start to demolish others and start to put themselves in a situation where at the end of the day, we know so we can't really stand up to the situation. And at the end of the day, Marcia, you're a big woman, Donna a big woman, you're no kids. Marcia, you cannot walk on the road, you know, and somebody can see you and do you something because Donna have her fans, you have your fans. One of Donna fans may not like something where you say, and somebody can see you up on the road and hurt you. Vice versa. Somebody can sit down up on the road and don't like her and hurt her too. It's vice versa. That's the way it go. Somebody may see up on the road, man, see me a class and say, oh, this and rated and blah, 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 and so forth. And they may see at a time and class you, at a time, in front of people, and embarrass you. And it will not look good. When you're there, Jamaica, there, I see you, and then them on a hole tonight, fish, whatever it is, and blah, 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 right? I do nothing or whatever it is, and so forth, right? I think you have a party and then I come support you, or whatever it is that happened and so forth, right? So I figure say everything was good. But then I don't know what I've changed in the middle now where it comes back to the same thing around Marcia. And Marcia, it looks to me, right? Because I cannot go in the corner. It looks to me that you have a thing inside of you that it looks more like of an envy or of a grudgeful ways about what other people are doing. You cannot worry about what Donna do with fair charity. That's a Donna charity. If Donna wants to take anybody off her program, that's a fair business. Because at the end of the day, right, all the way on social media right now, benefit of a Donna. All the way. Because I sell 1 and 2 pocketbook on Marcia. I did sell pocketbook off of you. And Marcia, I did sell body in a jar off of you. And you did buy body in a jar for me. You did buy one of them for me. So you did support me. You feel me I say? All of we benefit off of Donna. All of we make a money because me make a money off her too. And not because we make a money off her. If she do something wrong, I come and say, Donna, what you do? Me not think that was right. But all of we, even the bloggers them. Because I say, when you come on and you carry on and you cuss and you use certain word and bumble pussy rat and rate it, and a blogger take your video and put it up on them page. They are making money off of you and they're billing their page off of you and you are not getting nothing from that. A lot of you people don't understand how this blogging thing go and understand the level of what can come out of this. So even if you are trend on YouTube and Facebook and you see it and say, right, it me a trend, me dep on every page and so forth and rate it and all of that. That look good. But sometimes there's no money really coming from it. I can say that I did social media and I did my time of blogging. I made my name, I've traveled, I went to Europe, I've done show all over and so forth. I can say, yes, I've got something out of social media. I don't need to blog anymore. I don't need to come on and try to be in everything because guess what happened? Those days I've built my name and me do and whatever it is, and that was the time of blogging and then blogging changed. My channel is monetized, so I really don't have to do a video for the rest of my life. I don't have to come on and argue with that one and that one. People say things about me all the time. People say, oh, Dr. Love knows big, Dr. Love name front, Dr. Love a fish, Dr. Love. People say all kind of things. I cannot come on and waste my time and argue with people who cannot see, who I cannot see. Because if me I go argue with you, it's just this back and forth that's non-stop. Because my thing is, me like to just let people in their face. That's just me. Me feel like me have to attack somebody. And if me can't attack you, it don't make no sense me even try to argue with you and try to go back and forth. That is how me look into it. You feel me I say? The level of where you reach, Marcia, with the thing and this back and forth and this classing or whatever it is and so forth, and the show that put on, it is out of control. Literally out of control. And the other day when I say, all the one Dr. Love and so forth, you did not call my name, Marcia. You did not say something bad about me, but what you were saying that you wasn't agreeing with what I was talking about because I should have be one of the bloggers who dip on social media, across Donna and across everybody else and say them this and then rate it and blah blah blah. Every blogger is safe with me until me see them do something wrong or until they make a violation. Then trust me, nobody don't have to pull me on. Me go tell you say you're wrong about what you say. Me I say to you say, yo, that word you come out of your mouth, you shouldn't say it and so forth. That is how me look into it. So if Donna do something, if Donna want to get $1 million and she want to buy a car, she want to build big house and this and that is fair business. It not have nothing to do with me, not nothing to do with none of them. That is fair business because as I said, she did her charity and she craft herself into it and she managed to make it to the top. Others can make it to the top too. It can be another Donna. Well, not another Donna because Donna, everybody have their own thing. Look at Erica. Erica over there, so Erica and Donna, there was a back and forth. Mr. Anthem, there was a back and forth and so forth. Anthem over there, so going and and do film thing. Because the time when Anthem will come and argue with Plankers or argue with Donna and go back and forth and so. He might try to figure out you can build film craft that he can be better at what the passion he love. Erica is the same thing. Erica don't listen Erica cook her food and do her thing and so forth. And some people support Erica, some people don't. I would have support Erica because Mr. She do it and she generally I do it because you can see the passion that she doing that she like what she do. So I always watch Erica. I mean like when Erica cuss because Erica have the natural cussing and she just be real. You can't really knock Erica from being real, but a lot of us come up on social media and pretend to be something when we are not what it is. Anyway, so my thing is on all of that. If you have something bad for settle, if you ask why, me call Donna and tell Donna, and Donna said this and Donna said that. If you have something against Donna, you call Donna and say, Donna, me not like what you say, and Donna say, alright, you left it there. So you don't need to bring it to the media and come on and whatever it is and so forth. Because Marcia, at the end of the day, most of the time you have on glasses. 3/4 of the time, from me know you have on glasses. You're a glasses person, you have glasses. But Marcia, if you take off your glasses and the people are looking straight at you, the people might realize that, yo, but you're not be genuine about it because people can looking at your eyes, your face expression and realize that, yo, because if you're looking at the glasses, Marcia, and you're cuss, you not realize that what you're doing, you're causing a mental breakdown and a damage to yourself. What you did with all of this back and forth, you damaged the charity brand that you were building. You damaged the people that was going to stretch out $1 and give to you. You have made people that want to support you don't want to support you. You're over there to do your sheep business and so forth. Go and sell the sheep business. Go and sell your Google or your Gaga or whatever it is. Go and sell that. At some point you were selling cake or pudding or whatever it is, you were selling cereal and so forth. You should be getting ready to prepare to start to sell what you were selling. You should be telling people that it's coming up and prepare for that. Because at the end of the day, social media is a mall. It's a mall that's for everybody. And you have to prepare your goods. That means that when you open, the people will come, the customers will come and support you. If you sit down behind the glass, Marcia, and cuss and carry on like that, you know what happened? The numbers that you're looking at through the glasses are pushing you in a state of mind that you don't need to be in. When you carry on like that and you see the numbers then going high, and Dr. Love can put you over there so, and John can put you over there so, and Mark can put you over there so, it look good to you, Marcia. But when you come off of social media, let me tell you something. Social media becomes a therapy to a lot of people. It is a way of helping us through a lot of problems. Because when I was going through my problem before, social media was the only source I have. And I used to come on and I used to carry on and rate it and do my blog. I used to dip on live every minute, boom, I dip on live because that was my only therapy. When we used to get abused by a woman, social media was the only thing I have. And some of us that come on social media going through all kind of mental breakdown, all kind of problem, and we find social media to take up most of our life instead of we pay attention to the things that we love the most and things that we can do to better ourselves. And one time we go so and click end the live, our reality that was before the live kicked him back where the reality is the same. Donna, they are Jamaican Donna make our money and do our thing. Millions are go through our hand. How could you make your business that you're doing becomes million going through your hand? How could you sell 50 sheets a day? How can I sell 50 artwork a day? What can I do? How can I present myself to sell that? Because it's a business I'm running. But when you are doing charity and you're tearing down somebody else that's doing charity, that is not troubling you. You're putting your charity or whatever it is that you want to do at risk of people not supporting you. Because you could be getting 100,000, 200,000, 3,000 US, 1,000 US, whatever it is and so forth. But if you get up every day and demolish your brand and pay attention to other things that have nothing to do with you, your business is not going to flow. You cannot follow other people what they're doing. Some of these people who get up and accost people every day and say people this and people that, they are not going anywhere. They don't have nothing to live for in their life. Then give up on life already. So that is the last end of the rope. Then they must just go and live. And when there was time when me up on social media when me broke, I don't have a dollar. I couldn't pay my bills. My credit was bad. There's so much that was happening to my life, but you on social media wouldn't know that. Because guess what happened? Me not come on and dash out my business. Me not come on, me not show. It take me a long time for me show my kids them. Me not show a relationship. Me not show inside of my house. Inside of my house, I'm not for do the public. Everybody say I'm living in my car. My car always look junky because I always driving. I don't need to bring my personal life into social media. If me need to sit down in one spot, me I sit down in. Make them say me only can sit down in one spot. That is for them business, that's okay. But when you invite social media into your life and make social media take over everything that you're doing, people know what time you go to the bathroom, people know what your wall look like, people know what your fridge look like and so forth. You give people something to talk and now you have the media. That the people on the media, the termites that are on the media who read and truly, who not living up in their life and who are looking for story. And somebody call and say, Marcia, you know, your doctor love over there chat about you, I'm going to chat bad things about you. And you like that because your blood start boy, you get ready enough for me in the life. You can't cuss me and say, rate. Don't do it. Stop make people tell you things and lead you on. When people are calling and tell you things about somebody, right? You must ask them, what were you doing? Can you buy a sheet from me? Can you buy a plot from me? They're calling you, telling your story. But they're not buying nothing from you. They're not supporting you. They just want you to carry on. So that person will put up things for me, I'm black you. I don't know who he is, but I black you. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to black you. But you what happened? Don't come on my page and put up things on my page and I say, ask me, because I will just black you off on my page. This is not for promotion. Right? If you want promotion, you come and pay for the promotion. Don't put up things on my page because I'm black. You know? You understand what I say? It's like the other day, let me tell you something. I never go there, so let me leave that alone. One time, you come on Marcia, and people take out your character from what you was. They are getting blood, and at the end of the day when the life go, what do you do with your life? What your life is like? Is it the same way? It's not the same way, Mama. We all know, all of us on social media. Right now, my life is good. I ain't got no problem right now. I ain't a problem, man. I could care zero. Because right now, it's about living, continue to be healthy, to survive, to be alive, to see my kids and grow up. It's not about money. It's not about certain things anymore. You feel me, I say? So what I'm saying to you, Marcia, left the blagger something, that pass something on social media. Go back to your zone because right now, you're going to have to do a lot of rebuilding to build yourself because you have damaged yourself and damaged your brand. You have caused a problem to people not supporting you. So you're going to have to win these people back for them can support you, that you can do your charity and you can run your business. At the end of the day, if me come on and cuss Donna and say Donna this and rate it and blah 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 rate it, I am not gaining nothing from that. There's nothing I'm getting. Donna still going to be Donna. She still going to make her money. She still sell her cake. If me were Donna, me would have put my name on everything. Don't me that write all my name on a dog and sell it. Capitalize off of everything. Marcia, capitalize off of everything you can. Because guess what, I sell pocketbook. I sell vibrator. I still have jars. When I read, I sell woman jars same way. If I can find some condom, I put my name on it. I can find some pad, I put my name. Capitalize because most of these people on social media, they're termites. I'm black the person. I tell a person about it before and them not listen. So I'm black him. Black him. Thank you. Right? These people that's on social media that say they're fans, man, say they're not your fans. They're not your supporters because some of them never buy nothing and they never support you. They are only termites that come to you to cause a problem. They come to you for you to cuss and carry on and so and then like it. Boy, I'm like a Marcia cuss and so forth and ready. But at the end of the day, them same one that turn on and say, big old woman and cuss and tell woman about up under them and pussy bumble rasta and Marcia don't sound good. It don't sound good under no circumstances. And this is not you and Dr. Love going at any argument. This is not you and Dr. Love try to run social media. Me been run social media, done social media. Me been viral millions of times and I don't get the money for being viral. It's just viral, it's just a moment. Everybody know me is married, famous already. Me can't change that. I've get every platform out of music that I can possibly get. Right? Uno get caught up in this social media cloud that it is so carried away that uno put themselves into some situation with these termites that what you know. These termites that sit and encourage you to demolish yourself and make yourself look a certain way. Every minute somebody call and tell me, just like the woman call and she tell me say, boy, Dr. Love, me go to the other man and me tie my husband and rate and blah blah and no me want and tie the husband and so. That is not my business. I advertise. If you want to go to the other man and tie your business, when you go to the other man and the other man tie you, that is you and the other man business. Nothing to do with me. Nothing. Right? Me I beg you, Marcia, me I beg you, as a blogger to a blogger, because I don't say a friend to a friend. Because a lot of us are not really friends. We are co-workers. We are associates. We are not friends. But as a blogger to a blogger, mama, that derogative curse in there, that behavior there, this back and forth, because look what happened. How many times Facebook block you from Facebook? Lot of time. You know why them block you? Because people don't like what you're doing and they report your page and then Facebook block you. And when you work so hard for your page and Facebook take away your page and block you, it feel that way. You have to find other sources to go around it. You shouldn't have to go through that. And eventually, you wake up one day and Facebook just take a page. A whole page me lose. Me to a point that Facebook then take a page and I don't really care. I could care zero. Because guess what happened? People who know that any time I build a page that below, people know who Dr. Love is. So me not go really come on and whatever. I could care zero. But when I say to you, say, Mama, if you like charity, do charity. If you like selling sheet and stuff, do that. Make Donna stay over there and do what she do. If you don't like somebody, don't watch her. If you don't like what somebody's doing, don't watch them. If you say somebody are carrying a certain way and it bother you, leave them alone. Unfollow them. Stay away from them. Don't make nobody tell about. Because I'm going to tell you something. Me not like the animal. I don't know who the animal is and me not watch the animal. Me not like the other termite boy and me not watch them. You say me not like you, I me not care about you, me not watch you. You can't send me no video for me to watch you. Me just not like you. Me not like what you're for. Enough people don't like Dr. Love and they don't watch me. I don't care.